Let's get back to the rebuild.
Whoa! He put a big hit on him, and
Oh,
he lets it fall out of his hand.
Of the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't know if you guys like to double upload a day. If you guys do not, if you guys do not like to double load up a day, I can go back to my original one video a day. We are 4-0, and let's see who the breakout receiver is. And this game is screwed up. This game messed up. But, they're going to... Who's that? Who is that? Let's see, who is that? Quentin Johnson. Is that the tight end? QC Judy. You know what, let's get one. Okay, we can try to get it 150 yards.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Okay.
On 1st and 10, Middleton. And incomplete on the deep ball. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Middleton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where he set up getting started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing there, but this pass is incomplete.
I like what they're trying to do there, trying to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards after the catch or pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
On 4th down here, that pass not directed. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Middleton, and this one's incomplete.
So they thought they had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to the receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, there was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is open, but that carries over to this week as well.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down at the 32. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. The Raiders in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4-0.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the gun on 3rd down, Middleton. Got a man, it's Chase. He completes it. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's go.
They want it more and more.
They're going to be ready to go because I think that's going to happen naturally now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Middleton. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Middleton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down. Back to throw again. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Chris Olave. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Throwing to start the drive. Middleton. And his throw here is incomplete.
He's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And then comes just drawing a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
To throw on 3rd down, Middleton looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down and
Why are you guys dropping these balls?
so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down, Middleton. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Hold it off. And that's a right goal.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. Got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. We'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
To throw on second down, Middleton. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown Raiders. Jamar Chase, 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Middleton. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Middleton. And that coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Middleton. And it is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now on their play clock and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Now Will Lutz, who went to college, a stone's throw from here at Georgia State, comes on for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And a lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter.
At least the kick is good.
Expand that. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. Throwing to start the drive. Middleton. It's incomplete.
He came through right with a nice pass break up there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's only got left to prevent the first down.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
How many yards is that by the tight end? He already has 166 yards. So he was supposed to be able 50.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play is just like that. They'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Jacobs going to try to middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Back to throw. Middleton. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Chris Olave.
Another touchdown pass.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
And that's like you
So
got
not a
tackle.
lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the
Oh,
holding
the
call.
tight
And
end.
more and more, what you're getting with tight ends are
Yeah.
guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the Raider offense set to get this drive started. I'm curious to see Charles Brown play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close. One-score game.
I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball. Said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Got a man open. It's Chase. A nice pick up there, 19 yards. And they're selling back for 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one, this is the D, and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They were on the jumbo package and still couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
So they were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Now they go.
Oh, we scored a touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Middleton. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. Throwing on first down, Middleton. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting. But I guarantee quietly he's told that you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Looking to throw. Middleton. Over the middle, it's complete. Yeah, he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be fourth down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they're looking at fourth down now in this tie ball game. On fourth down, Middleton. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown.
It was a risky play, but we got it done. We got the first down. And they scored.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter.
What is
This
going on
offense
with
gets
my
ready to
defense?
take over. On first and 10, Middleton. Pressure
I
brought
can't
in,
even
and
get
the
the
Falcons
ball
get
off.
there for the sack.
We really need to get that.
So
Oh, I
wasn't
can't.
enough, and we are off to. And here in
It is
overtime,
there.
if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a
Well, we
field
get the
goal,
ball
the
first.
other
We need
team
to get
gets a
it.
possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
It's time for Middleton to shine.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5
yards
now
to
from the
carry by
25.
Jackson Jacobs.
The handoff is Jacobs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 123 yards rushing for him. He's just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A lot of money.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Olave holds it in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On 1st down, Middleton. Quick hitter here is complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Almost jumped that route. That would have been bad if you were intercepted.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Middleton. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time going to get him behind the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Middleton going right side here, and that's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. To throw on 2nd down. Middleton throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime.
Touchdown. In overtime to beat the Falcons. That was a hard-fought touchdown. Did he get up there? And the game froze. The game is crashing again. It crashed. The game crashed. We're just waiting for the game to get back. To get the game crashed.
It's in the game.
Thanks, Coach. Well, I pre-ordered.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom.
I pre-ordered a new again. It cost me $100. Actually, $89. Let's go back to this. Let's get back to Josh McDaniel. I better have my fault. Yep, we do. Position. Tight end. And what is this guy? What's going on with this game? And we got our Kyle 75 overall. He does not have no hidden development. Let's check out the team so far. The right tackle position needs to be upgraded. The QB is not too shabby. On defense, we are going to get rid of some of the old players. What happened to you? How many more games are you up for? That's right, 4 games. I forgot about that. We are 5-0. Submitted to the mid-season point and see what happens. 7, week 7, week 8, week 9, and week 10. We are. Anybody? I need sign here. DJ Cloud. Nobody interested. We need to get a third wide receiver. We might have to draft another wide receiver for the third receiver spot. Or we can see what is out there in free agency. We're 6-1 and we lost to the Chiefs. Of course we lose to the Chiefs. What's new? We always lose to Patrick Mahomes. We're the Raiders. This is the Raiders. We 8 more weeks in the season to go. Week 11 is over. Week 12 is over. We're in week 13. Week 13 is over. Week 14 is here. Week 14 is over. 3 more weeks left. 2 more weeks left. And let's see what the record is at week 17. In week 17, we are 12-4. We are 12-4, my pal. And the young guys, another young guy, has a rookie season. He's 91 speed. This is the biggest war right here. Field General. Another QB, and he had that rookie tackle in the 76th overall. Does he have a hidden development? Yeah, he's a star. about taking it. Josh Jacobs is kind of losing all his stuff here. Power back. Making him into a power back. Chris Olave is a deep threat guy. Going into the 6th year. This guy is crucial. Alright, let's go see what's the offensive line. Alright, here we go. The offensive line, not bad. Good quarterback play. We could even have a new receiver. Alright, he's back. So, it might be my last year with Ed Oliver. So, let's get rid of Ed Oliver. And, come on, get us a 13-win season and a #1 spot in the playoff. And we do have the #1 spot here, so. And we do beat the Buffalo Bills. The QB is getting an upgrade to 82. My middle linebacker is up there. He went back there he had a hidden development, but you know what happened. Alright. We're 2 games away from the Super Bowl. First overall. 4th year man. 83 overall. Yeah, he's gone. We got trapped in the corner. We are. Yeah, we're 2 games. We're 2 games away from the Super Bowl. We put a great team together. The QB is finally coming into it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
We're not making it to the playoff.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Middleton. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll go down the now for getting this inside the 30.
Come on, Chase.
Throwing on 1st down, Middleton. Another one into the hands of Jamal Chase. And he'll get down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Jacobs going to try the middle. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Jacobs will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown.
Left tackle. I think it's not left tackle.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I hope it's not the left tackle that's
Throwing to start the drive. Middleton. Oh, as hard as he threw, that winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's got some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Following a pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Operating from the gun, Middleton. This would take it in by Alado. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. That's good. Back to throw. Middleton. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. After 7-3 the score.
7-3 is the
score.
We are
Raiders
driving
football
down
here.
the field.
As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Justin Jacob is a freak, and he is going to get traded.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10.
We just can't.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
We just cannot have a really good receiver on the team. Slant route, drag route, deep route.
Looking to throw. Middleton. Olave over the middle. And they've got this down about the 12-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, falling like a lawn chair. And on third down, the Browns going to go with a Nicholson. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. Fourth down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown Raiders! With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Back to throw. Middleton. And he bats it away and falls down incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Middleton. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this time he's got to look up. It's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Chase complete. And they bring him to the ground
And
just
the
shy of
throws
midfield.
without getting made towards the
Back to throw again. Throw right, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Just couldn't connect.
They'll look to throw again. Slant pass complete to Olave. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. Looking to throw. Middleton. Touchdown. Chase.
Middleton gets to the outside.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game. And we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. No run back. So the football will be at the 25 as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Middleton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, Middleton. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Are you kidding me on that?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Middleton. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Our slot receiver is hurt.
They run it with Jacobs. And he's taken down inside the 30. 117 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. On 1st down, Middleton. Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Oh, what is going on with my...
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Running it with Jacobs. And he'll take it. Touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down, Middleton. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. But a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Middleton. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they worked this well upfield across the 35. On 1st and 10, Middleton. He's going to air one out. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here.
Where's the roughing the passport?
They're looking to throw, holding in the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Back to throw. Middleton. Olave holds it in. And they'll get this down around the 47-yard line.
Jamal Jacobs, the veteran on this team.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Jacobs now. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. His throw touchdown Raiders.
Jamal Chase.
Well, the defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now, what can the offense do as they take possession? On first down, Middleton. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield to get into their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 172 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. Once again, it's Jacobs. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Running is Jacobs. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes. And he fights his way into the end zone for a touchdown by Jacob. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Here's Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone.
Another touchdown by Jacob.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can.
Super Bowl. One game away from the Super Bowl, guys. Alright, let's go. Our linebacker is 82. Normal. I think it's the backup. I believe. Yep. And there's another backup corner. Bill Young. In third year. Alright, here we go. Bill Young. Put it out. Linebacker, blah, blah, blah. In the brackets, we are the number 1 seed. So, well, okay, number 1 and number 2 seed are playing, and number 1 and number 6 seed is playing. Weird. We're just gonna get the lead in the first half and try to submit their whole game. Okay.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Complete Chris or complete. They're not pressing him.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now. A great start to this AFC title game. Jacobs going to try the middle. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. Here's Jacobs. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's 1st and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs will score. Touchdown.
Bring it in for the touchdown. Josh Jacobs.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Middleton. The pass caught by Olave. And he's going to be dropped following and pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw on 2nd down.
Well.
To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet, he's going to have the 1st down.
Nice.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Throwing on 1st down. Middleton. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. On 1st and 10, Middleton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this ball incomplete.
Oh, man.
Very much to be a catchable ball. Could not
Come on,
2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Middleton. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Middleton. Intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats will take. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
One game away from the Super Bowl.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now for the 28. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he runs this for 24 out first. Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he's going to be brought down about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
We can run the ball right here.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
All we need is 3 yards for the first.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for the touchdown. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On 1st down, Middleton. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's
there we go.
The 25 at the 24. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018, 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper, also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Middleton going down the middle, and it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Chase! You are... Man, Chase.
Throwing on 1st down. Middleton. He'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. As they stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Operating from the gun. Middleton caught on the slant. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Touchdown! As time expires in the first half, and the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
That was close.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in.
There he goes offside.
Wow.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter play. This is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Middleton. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. on 1st and 10. Middleton. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
They're fighting for yards.
On 1st down, Middleton. This will be caught just inside the 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Middleton. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. A great second touchdown.
Yeah, we did.
3rd quarter action.
Raiders are going back to the Super Bowl with a rookie quarterback. I can't believe the rookie quarterback is taking this team to the Super Bowl, man. There's a lot of players we're going to get rid of. And these are the 3 players next year. 97 overall Rashard Gary, you're going to get another Super Bowl with us. Warren Smith, you're going to get a Super Bowl. And Ed Oliver, you're getting another Super Bowl ring. And we're going to get rid of you. We're going to get rid of you after the Super Bowl. So let's submit the Pro Bowl week. None of our guys are going to go to the Pro Bowl. We are old. It's the first overall and the first overall. Number 1 seed against the number 1 seed. The QB is there. Of the federal. I'm wondering if I can get him up to a superstar there. Okay, that. Okay. We gotta see the lineup first here, boys. Oh, ouch. What happened to the center? He is out for 2 weeks. We need a better center than that. Let's go out it. Let's get a decent center. 74 there. 75. 78. 78. 75. Let's on this center. Let's start making into the center. You're staying there. Let's get you into the center, please. into the Super Bowl. And this is gonna be great. Super Bowl with the Raiders. We get
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him out here midfield for first and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Middleton. Got a man open. It's Chase. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a carry for Jacobs, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Second down, Jacobs once more. And they won't be able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
No,
Get a timeout for an injured player, and that's Jamar Chase.
Oh,
who's in
Jamar
some obvious
Chase,
discomfort
no.
right now. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look. And he is
Chase.
in. Touchdown.
I hope.
Josh Jacobs.
I hope he's alright.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 59 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. The biggest game, the biggest stage. Second quarter action about ready to start here. Super Bowl 63. Landing guard alongside Charles Davis, bringing you all the action. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41.
Not ideal.
First down pickup of 8.
He's very relentless along with guys who are aggressive on
But
the field.
maybe
In
that's
this
why
case,
he
it really fits.
picked
Doesn't
up
it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Throwing on 1st down. Middleton. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a
Wow.
little bit here in this drive. But a chance to exhale just a little bit here. Incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown!
It's not go away.
At the 25-yard
What is
line
going
as
on
this
with the
offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. Middleton. Looking middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Middleton. He completes it to Olave. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
You're going to have a big day.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they'll get this one down at the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive.
That little Brendan Jacobs. Josh Jacobs.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the Cardinals stop with 33 seconds to go for the first down. Running it with Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Raiders as they take over. Raider offense set to get this drive started. And I think you'd have to say the coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid and they can do exactly that.
This is caught
inside the 15. Another touchdown. Big touchdown pass.
First and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. On first and 10, Middleton. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Back to throw. Middleton. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice break up there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a touchdown. Chris Olave. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalposts, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to come together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Looking deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown Raiders. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Throwing to start the drive. Middleton. And coverage terrific there as it's knocked down and incomplete. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. And they eventually get to it at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Jacobs now. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a ball comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around the finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see. And they'll call that one every time.
Call On a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
What a face mask on that?
They'll run it with Jacobs.
Yeah,
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Middleton. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Taylor Lamp with a pick. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Why did I do that?
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Running is Jacobs. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Man, again, to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they weren't sure who would up to the challenge.
What kind of...
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off.
The guy was wide open down the
something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues.
That was a horrible throw by the Rocket. Man.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We get lost.
34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
We got the first.
Throwing on 1st down. Middleton. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, Middleton. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use in the final stages. Operating from the gun, Middleton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The incompletion here stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you make
touchdown. And a 11-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders are your Super Bowl champions again. We beat the San Francisco 49ers.
Trophy as Super Bowl champions.
And the rookie took us to a Super Bowl.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to see your Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Look at those guys up there. The motto is just win, baby, just win. And they won. So, it's a Super Bowl victory in 2028. 2028 Super Bowl victories. This is not gonna look good next next season. Alright, let's see. My center, but we gotta get a right tackle, man. We gotta get a right tackle. And we gotta get rid of those guys. Did he get hurt? Why are you down here for? Why you drop there like that? Okay. Not too shabby. We won. Super Bowl victory, baby. Super Bowl victory. How sweet it is. How sweet, 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 sweet it is. Let the computer fill my coaching staff. That line up here. Okay. Nick Bosa is still there. Ricky is still there. And all these guys are still here, so. And let's see how much cap I have. I have 74.9 mil. 92 speed. 90 speed. Top end is out there. Dustin Hill is out there. 87 left tackle. We could use corner. And we could use a right tackle, but I don't want to go overboard. We could use 26-year-old back. Just at the tackle. Nobody interested in him. Who is this? We could take a fly on him for 1 year, 3 years, and get a rookie back. And I think that's the only one person I want to have. Can we get that right tackle? If we can get that right tackle, that'd be great. Let's see if we got the right tackle. Did we get the right tackle? My target is the Raiders. He didn't commit yet, but I hope nobody jumps me and offers it more money. He is 25 years old, though. And he did sign with the Raiders. And let's see. Let's see the lineup. pitch, huh? Ooh. Here we go. So, did that fix the line? I think I fixed the offensive line. Yeah. The offensive line is solid now. Solid offensive line. Solid defense. That might. Anybody want to give me a pick for Ed Oliver? No, linebacker. Way too old still. We got your Super Bowl ring, now got to go. And we could go for the Bengals. They're offering us that package. 88 right tackle, no. 89 David, no. 83 left guard, blah blah blah, no. Right outside linebacker, dang. Steelers. Could I get another pick out of the Steelers? Where's the 89 overall got? You're offering me that guy. 89 and 8. I could use it. 600 and none. He could help the team out a little bit. Season, we need a left outside linebacker in this draft. 7, no. A corner and a third, no. A receiver. 2nd round pick, alright. Can the Texans give me like a pick? Ooh, 1st overall with Marshawn Lattimore. I think I need to look at that trade a little bit better. Left guard, and left tackle. We can fix the whole line right there. But we already fixed the line. DJ Moore was a 5th round pick. 88 receiver. Yeah. What pick should I get? What should I do? What should I do? Should we go for a running back? I'll be back to the other one. 2nd round, 3rd round pick, 7th pick, 3rd pick, 2nd and a 4th. Pick. 1st. We got another 1st round pick. You're gonna keep one more year. 10, 8, 10 season. 96 overall in his 7th season. Joe Horn is getting up there in age. Free safety is there. At all. You are gonna be going. Sorry about that, but we really got to let you go. offered me an 82 overall safety and a third round pick. George Kittle with a third round pick. No. Some of these kids are trash. 83 overall. We could use that one, but no. J.K. Dobbins, no. Second round pick. 85 receiver, Scott Moore, no. This is hard to see. Oh yeah, third and fifth. Second and seventh. I think I'll take this guy. So what is the running back looking like right now? 26 overall. Who else is on this team? We're not getting rid of these top four. We're not getting rid of our top five. Top six, no. He could help us a little bit. He could help us back up. That guy's only in year 5, 10, 99 overall. I think it's time to get rid of him. Let's see what. Wow. Steelers. Third and. No. Wait, come on. Steelers, give me more than that. Wilson, I don't want that guy. Christian Kirk, blah, blah, blah. First, no. Jake London, no. That is tempting. That is tempting. The Eagles. Let's go look at the Eagles. The Eagle. Trent Duffy, second round pick, sixth round pick. I don't want that second round pick. I want a first round pick. Can anybody offer me 2 first round picks though? Broncos look like the best one. But Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go to the Steelers. Can they offer me 31? No. Why do they have all these backups? No, it doesn't work. Yeah, I want the young guy. Yeah, I want the first round pick here. And give me your third round pick. go. Let's go look at the team. We got it. I mean, the offense is not that perfect because we got rid of Jacob. But we do have some young running back. So, and then on defense, we got rid of at Oliver. We got rid of everybody here. So we gotta stock up on the thing right here. We got Marshall and Lamb. We have too many corners. So let's see the corner position right here. What's going on? Okay. Here we go. Okay. Joe Hornet there. 8 seasons. And then season at 12 seasons. And I'm gonna put you back at right. I'm gonna put you back at the under safety spot. Like you were. So we get that guy there, and then we get this guy here. Is that right? Is that right? And here. No. Oh. And left and get to the draft. We won. We did win this one. Okay. We went right in and left and got the team. We got 3 shirts from under. Then we got 1. Any good like that. Ooh, 20. I'm trying to go young. It said, how much will you cut? second and third. Okay, so we got that. On defense, we did make a split trade. We really need Marshawn Lattimore. That linebacker, we need 2 minute linebacker, left outside linebacker, and a right. Alright, let's
Next
start
up,
the draft.
the Titans are on the clock.
Alright, let's see who's out here in the linebacker position. Is there anything here? No. We could get that guy in later round, so let's see a trade. First, third, fifth, first, second, and a sixth. Second, fourth, first, second, and a sixth. Next, here's draft. I'll come back to San Fran.
The current pick has been traded.
Thank you for your picks.
The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock.
Wait. Anybody offer me a first round pick again for number 23rd? First, second, Chiefs. I come back to you, Chiefs. The first, 7th, 32nd. 26th, 4th. Okay. Niners are the ones that give me a first round pick this year. But they have a good team, so I'm not going to give it to them. So I'll take the Titans deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the current pick has been traded. With the next pick, the Raiders are on the clock.
32nd pick. Let's just get a first rounder. I don't want to pick anybody in the first round anymore. Second and fifth, second, third, and a seventh, second, fourth, and a sixth, second, third, and a sixth.
There has been a trade. The Las Vegas Raiders now on the clock.
Let the computer choose. We didn't have that much. Who are these? Here we go. The linebacker, defensive tackle. We got a 78 overall in the 4th round. He's a 77 overall. 87 speed. Ouch. Yeah, we are not going to be good this year. We're not going to be good this year. I can tell you that much. How much salary cap? I have 91 now. Alright. We got anybody with the team so far? No. So we got this guy, we got that guy, and we got that guy. So let's get into the week 1 is over a week 1. So week 2 is up. Week 3 is in the books, and week 4 is in the books. And we're on the off season. So let's go. Do this. Our QB is 81 overall. I wish we could have got that up. Our new center is an 80. And our backup quarterback. And we are going to set up our goal and win the Super Bowl. And that's what he wanted me to do. And then pass it. The whole defense is going to be like that. So we could go out and try to get some defensive pieces. He went up to 91. I like that cornerback situation here. The D-line is not too shabby though. Second string off season, we need to get, But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. We are almost finished with the Raiders rebuild. Let me know what is the next team that you would love to see me rebuild, and I will rebuild that team for you guys. And like I said, every time I end all my videos and stream is by saying, stay safe, be positive, and go Pack Go. And I'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, you have a great one. Bye bye. Peace. I'm out. Yeah. Oh,